And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
First pitch, 7-11.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blanco giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box, David Bodie, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Steven Butler.
At the plate, Steven Butler. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Kingery over at second. Bodie on at first with nobody out. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Turned on down the line.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. None out, runners at first and second. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
At the end of the day, besides wins and losses, this should be the only stat that matters. And that's creating runs for your team, and that's exactly what this team does, and this lineup does consistently. They lead the league right now in touching home plate, and more times than not, that's going to lead to a W.
Here's Chris Bryant now as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 and 2.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. On and hit in the air toward the line and right. Blanco is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Luther Freeze is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Digging in, Harvey Delatorre. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, Harvey.
First delivery to him on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge one-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
The right fielder.
In a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, the one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this team just does not drive the baseball. Last in slugging percentage. You can chalk a little bit of it up to their ballpark, but the bottom line is this will eventually catch up with them. They have to work better counts and at least try to create some havoc offensively.
First offering on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he struck him out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Mets turned away here in the first. We'll head to the second at Citi Field. 0-0 here on the show. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, this guy's got the home run and runs batted in thing figured out for the Triple Crown, but he's not in the top 5 in the batting average, and if he wants to win the Triple Crown, so he's going to have to make up a lot of ground.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Delatorre waits on it. 1 out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans.
Kyle
And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
This is pulled into right. Blanco is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting 8th, the pitcher, Luther Freeze.
So coming to the plate, Luther Freeze, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. Benitez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Antonio Benitez. He went deep in the contest last night.
Antonio Benitez.
First delivery to him on the way. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Stepping in, Rowdy Tellez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Good break to that one, and he's in command. 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start. I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced?
Number
3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Kingery ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. At the plate, Wilson Contreras. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Wilson Contreras.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. pops this one up. Tellez in foul ground. 1 out. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. And in steps Scott Kingery. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box now, David Bodie. As he swings and hits a laser to right. Blanco is there. 2 down.
That's one of those tough luck outs. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact.
Standing in now, Steven Butler, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Kingery leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he fouls this one off. That's lifted the other way out to left. Benitez has a beat on it, and the inning is over.
Back now for the Mets' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. So with 1 gone for him in the inning, let's check out where they sit in the current standings, and you can see they entered play with a nice 4-game cushion. Next for the Mets, number 17. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Number
Batting
17 becomes the
pitcher.
second out in the
Derek.
bottom of the third.
Boy, he's having a
48.
hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
In now, Derek Fournier, and then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. To short, hit hard. Tatis gloves it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in now, Javier Baez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. De La Torre going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and it was a good pitch.
The right fielder,
almost getting
8.
it past him, but he catches up to it at the last second and goes to the opposite field, and the ball makes it all the way to the wall, allowing him to hustle all the way around for a triple.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ, and he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Cubs lead it 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Harvey De La Torre back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. 2-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 2-2 one more time. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Kingery will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting.
Into the
right
box now,
fielder,
Miguel. He'll look to bounce back
Blanco.
after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Popped him up. Bodie is there. 2 gone.
Now batting. Number
Ready for
27.
another chance. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now a swing and a 3rd straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1, 2, 3. Happ is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Ready now, Luther
Leading off
Freeze.
the Cubs,
He's 0 for 1
the
thus
pitcher,
far.
Luther Freeze.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Count remains full. Another full count offering on its way. Line towards center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Good
Now
contact
batting.
to start out the inning. Thought he might
Wilson.
be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he rips it on the ground to second. Backhanded. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter, number 20.
The next Cub up,
Second
Scott
base.
Kingery. 2 base
Scott
hits, both singles to
Kingery.
this point. First delivery to him on the way. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
2 balls and no strikes. 3-0 now.
No strike.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't hold back. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The left fielder.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Antonio Benitez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Rowdy Tellez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's
now
well aware of who's having great
23.
seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Bryant in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. Boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Tomas Nido is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Stepping up now, David Bodie. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
David Bodie.
And the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Steven Butler.
So digging in now, Steven Butler. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the
Your
mound.
attention, please.
And he's going to motion
Now
for his bullpen here.
Mets.
That'll do it for the starter
Number
tonight.
30, Travis.
He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. In now, Chris Bryant. He swings and grounds it to short. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
That had to be in the scouting report right there.
9.
You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Taken high and deep to right. Blanco racing back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 348 for his career, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast.
The pitcher
standing in now, Luther Freeze. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. De La Torre is there, and he has it for the first out.
The catcher, number 4.
Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Into the box, Scott Kingery. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Contreras rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they push their lead to 8 now.
Whatever these guys had for their pregame meals, they need to eat it before every game. They've been tearing it up this inning, and that triple is just one in a long line of solid hits. That's 7 runs that have come home here, and they're not done yet.
Stepping in now, David Bodie.
D-Rock.
And this one gets away. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Make it 9-0. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Man, this thing's blown open right here as they've
Stevie.
exploded for 8 runs in this inning alone. Everyone knows that offense is contagious. That much is pretty obvious in this one.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Stephen Butler. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Benitez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there
Now
are
batting.
2 gone now.
Third baseman, Chris.
Now at the plate,
Bryant.
Chris Bryant. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line. This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone! Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the blowout continues.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Up next for the
Into
Cubs,
the box now,
the
Javier
shortstop,
Baez.
Javier
Swinging a soft liner.
Bryant.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Cubbies are in front to nothing. Stepping into the box,
Leading up
number
for the
17.
Mets,
He leads off this
the
half
second
inning in what
baseman,
they hope will be a
number
rebuttal to all
17.
those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of
number
games.
30.
That's his 5th strikeout in
Travis.
this series alone.
Hopkins.
So clearly this pitching
Ladies and
staff,
gentlemen,
they figured
your
out how to
attention,
attack
please.
this guy. We'll see
Pinch
if he can
hitting for
make
the
any
Mets.
adjustments.
Number 32.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Well, that's only the second
Center
hit he's
fielder,
given up
number
tonight,
16.
and the first one didn't do any damage.
RV.
So he's not sweating this one at all.
Delatorre.
They haven't been able to string anything together.
Next up for New York, Harvey Delatorre. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that
Now
one
batting.
at all. It
The
was
right
over his
fielder.
head before he knew it.
Miguel.
Bouncing off the base of the wall for an
Blanco.
easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Standing in now, Miguel Blanco, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he lays off for ball one. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. Two guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
On a line to shortstop.
Now batting, number
Now at the
27.
plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No hits to this point. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Bodie has a play. And the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. They trail in this one 11-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats.
Your
Top to
attention,
bottom,
please.
he said his guys have been picking
Now
on the
pitching
right
for
pitches
the
to
New
swing
York
at,
Mets,
and they've done a nice job
number
of using the
59.
whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success. And their
Leading off for the
7
Cubs,
extra base hits in this
right
one
fielder,
are evidence that it has
Ian
been.
Happ.
All right, thanks, Heidi. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Guerrero in foul ground, and no one will track it down. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Played on the backhand. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting,
Digging in
the
once
pitcher,
again, Luther Freeze. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Drilled to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras. Line drive to left. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 11 and the Mets nothing. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Antonio Benitez.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First offering on its way. Hit softly down the line at first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he's safe. And as I thought
Now
might be the case based on how
number
close
45.
that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Cubs have
Okay,
decided
we're going to
to
get
challenge
one more
the
look at it
previous
right
play.
here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a
Upon video
well-used
review,
challenge
the call
there.
of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Bodie takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter,
Coming to the
number
plate
23.
now, Fernando Tatis Jr. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled away. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The catcher,
Here's the
number
fourth hit
3.
of the game, and it's a good
Come
one.
on.
Puts a good swing on this thing, and it
Nito.
goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Now in the box, Tomas Nido, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. This is on the ground over to first. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. So the lineup flips over, and digging in,
Leading
Scott
off for the
Kingery.
Cubs,
Tripled homer
second
run
baseman,
last time through, so
Scott
we'll see what he's got in store
Kingery.
here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. 24 home runs for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now batting. The
Stepping in now, David Bodie.
David
As he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first
Now
out.
batting. The center fielder.
And now we're going to have a delay as some nitwit has jumped over the railing and is running around in right field. And, of course, we will not show this to you, but suffice to say that local security has got him surrounded, and he can look forward to spending the rest of this evening in the cooler. Into the box, Stephen Butler. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul.
Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
High and deep to right center. De La Torre ranging back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. 29 home runs for him on the year as this lead got even wider.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Your
Babe
attention,
Gerald
please.
comes on to pitch
These
now,
changes
hoping for
for
better
the Mets.
results than the other
Now
arms
pitching
that
and
they've run
batting in
out
the
there in
seventh
this one.
spot. Number 12, Babe Gerald. Now catching and batting ninth, number 25, Miguel Cisneros. Now batting, the third baseman.
In now, Chris Bryant.
Bryant.
As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
The
Some
bat,
guys just
number
lay
9.
back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Standing in now, Javier Baez. He's got it. And there are two away now. Now to the plate, Ian Happ. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Flipped out the other way towards short. On to first, and it sails right by him. In to score, the runner from third.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since, I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Benitez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubs are on top 14-0. Standing in, number
Leading
17.
up for the Mets,
He's hoping to avoid the hat
second
trick.
baseman,
He struck out in each
number
of his
17.
first 2 plate appearances so far. On its way is pitch number 75. Too low, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that
Now
single
back,
had to feel good
the
right there.
catcher,
Nice piece of hit.
Miguel Cisneros.
Into the box now, Miguel Cisneros, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Hit the other way out toward right field. Happ will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting,
Digging in the
center
switch
fielder,
hitter, Harvey
Harvey
Delatorre.
Delatorre.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him. But they're going to need a few more here, as they're still well behind.
Well, as soon as it left the bat, you knew it had the distance. It was just a matter of staying fair or not. And you can see it was hard hooking left until doink, it caromed off the foul pole.
Now batting, right fielder, Miguel Blanco.
Stepping in now, Miguel Blanco. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Settling in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He got under one and popped out his last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Butler is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The left fielder,
So now
number
it'll be the
44,
4-hole hitter, Antonio Benitez.
Benitez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 once more. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. Cubs lead it 14-2. The pitcher, Luther Freeze. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Slap hard the opposite way. Benitez is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Wilson Contreras. Now a ball lined towards center field, but unfortunately right after shortstop for the second out.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Scott.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Scott Kingery. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here.
That was a pretty good pitch, too, man. That last AB when he went deep, that was a fastball that was in and off the plate. So that tells me this guy likes the ball on that inner half of the plate or even inside off the plate. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm keeping the ball away from this guy.
The windup and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, David Bodie. He swings and grounds it to short. Fielded cleanly. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The Cubbies are in front 14-2. Striding into the box, Rowdy Tellez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
One and 2 now. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And it's fouled away. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will get all the way to the wall now. The relay. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. In his career, Tatis is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Long throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging
two-strike
changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
For the net.
Kenny Nickerson
Number 22.
come on the pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. 1-0 the count. Popped him up. Baez is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, number 17. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he lays off there, 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Happ is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Miguel
Digging in, Miguel Cisneros. From the stretch. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Swing and the ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that will freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Harvey.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The Mets down to their final strike.
Nope, that's a ball.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Bro, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
14-3 is the final score in this one. Chicago put up an incredible 20 hits on the board in this one. Luther Freese records the victory, his 13th of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
3 hours
for more,
and
make your way over to
minutes.
theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to